Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and once in a blue moon, we're back on something good. Ever since the Wing Gundam Zero has arrived, its overwhelming ranged damage has turned the 700 cost battlefield into one of the hardest costs to survive. Little can withstand the sheer firepower of the Zero system, and even less catch up to its mobility. But last week, someone made his return from Axis. After an incredible adjustment patch, the Red Comet is back to put an end to all wars. The mobile suit we're on today is the famous mobile suit of the Zeonic Ace, the 700 cost general type, Sazabi. The Sazabi had been around for quite a long time, but also because of this, it was a bit underwhelming. Even in Shah's counterattack, it powered down a number of times when fighting the new Gundam. But last week, all of that has changed. With an extremely potent list of buffs, the Sazabi now not only trumps the new Gundam completely, is now even capable of challenging the Invader from the After Colony timeline, leading the fight as the flagship mobile suit is supposed to be. Now the buffs. First of all, we have the base health increase, with a 2,000 increase from 23,000 to 25,000, as 10% increased durability guaranteed. Then you have the increase in the level of the special leg buffers from level 3 to level 4, reducing the damage to the large feet by 35%. The level of the special back option buffers was also increased from level 1 to level 2, giving us some good passive damage reduction. Together with the new beam armor we got earlier, we are not going down that easily, even against the Wing Zero now. However, while the increased survivability is good, the biggest change to the Sazabi isn't to the stats. What really allows it to fight even the hordes of Wing Gundams is its weapons. Even before the buffs, the Sazabi already had excellent weapons. The stagger potential on its weapons are high, and quite a lot can be used while on thrusters, allowing the Sazabi to be extra deadly while charging in for melee combos. But they had one problem: they run out really quickly. Just like in Shah's counterattack, the Sazabi came with underpower issues in game and had long cooldowns for its key weapons, keeping it from using its exceptional weapon characteristics. But not anymore. First of all, the main weapon. There are two main weapons on the Sazabi, and while the Moon Gundam Long Beam Rifle has its uses, today we're using the more iconic weapon and the one buffed this patch, the Beam Shot Rifle. Unlike the Assault Shotgun and Shotgun Bazookas, this Beam Shot Rifle really is a shotgun to its core. Each pellet, if you may call it, comes with 20% stagger, and now with 9 pellets in every shot, that's enough to stagger through damage control level 2 in a single trigger. This is extremely effective against the increasingly popular small but fast mobile suits, dropping them like buckshot on clay pigeons. What's better than a shotgun to stop enemies? A shotgun that fires on thrusters. The best weapon on the Sazabi is undoubtedly this scattering mega particle cannon. While it looks like a simple beam cannon, it's actually 2 shots of 2 fired in extremely quick succession. Each shot comes with 45% stagger on hit, giving this weapon 180% stagger just like the main weapon. But on top of that, this weapon not only fires on thrusters like other spread beams, it even comes with a 250 meters range and stays effective for that long. The only problem this weapon faced was a long 30-second cooldown. This means the Sazabi can only use its strongest weapon only once every 2 encounters. But you know what? Let's cut the cooldown by half. With the latest patch, the overheat cooldown of this weapon is quite literally sawed in half, now at only 15 seconds. That's not enough to spam all day, but it's certainly enough to use at least once against every enemy you face. Start your attack with the spread beam while charging in with your maneuver armor and damage control level 2. Give the enemy a good melee combo and the spread beam would be ready again. Finally, we have the buffs to the funnel attacks, starting with what you use the most, the funnel follow mode. This weapon was great even before the buffs. It's good for follow-up damage and can even get a stagger on thrusters if you hit 3 volleys. With this adjustment patch, however, you're using them even more. With the hit rate of the funnel follow mode reduced to only 28%, you can now fire 5 volleys before they overheat. And the firing interval is also reduced to 0.5 seconds, letting you stagger an enemy in exactly 1 second. All these staggers on thrusters aren't just for dropping wing zeros like flies, they're all about getting the Sazabi into melee range. While the wing zero can outrange the Sazabi, once we get into close range, it's the Sazabi who has the upper hand. Not only does the Sazabi have longer range on both melee weapons, but it also comes with Power Accelerator level 2, turning melee clashes into opportunities to land a full combo. 1,000 points behind with 30 seconds left, but the Red Comet is now in combat range. The increased stagger on the funnel pincer attack plus the spread beam gets us more stagger accumulation than we ever need. Then a down attack just over our burning Gundam's head gets us the first kill. Move on to the wing zero. Someone gets the kill before us, but we could have done the job with funnels to spare. Then the shotguns drop the second one like nobody's business. Get away from the 15,000 fixed damage self-destruction, and that's more than enough score to turn the match around. That is the newborn Sazabi, and I love it. With the underpower issue solved by cutting cooldowns by half, we can now get into melee range with weapons to spare. Stop literally anyone with the spread beam and funnels, and they face the mercy of the gigantic beam sabers. And it's not just the stopping power that makes the Sazabi a general type. By fitting on the custom part new beam armor, our Sazabi this match comes with 62 beam defense, all while fitting full melee defense and burn efficiency auxiliary device to save us even more thrusters. With good mobility, good survivability, and good stagger potential, no wonder the Sazabi is the one taking over 700 cost on console. That's it from me today, and latest.